Alrighty, let's take a look at this question. Find all integer values of k for which the trinomial 7x squared plus kx minus 6 can be factored over the integers. Okay, so let's see, all the integer values, so that means there is not an infinite number of possibilities here. So let's think about if we were trying to factor this. So just ignore the fact that we don't know k at the moment. If we were trying to factor something that has a number in front of x squared, and we were doing it with the decomposition method, we'd be looking at two numbers that multiply to 7 times negative 6. So we have to multiply to negative 42, right? And then we have to add to the middle term, which is k, the number in front of the middle term. So let's think of the possibilities that we have. So it multiplies to negative 42. So we're going to be looking at the factors of 42. I'm not going to worry about the negative at the moment. We'll consider the signs in a minute. So factors of 42. So 1 times 42, 2 times 21. I like to be methodical, so I start at 1 and then I go to 2 and then 3, that kind of thing. Okay, 3 goes into 42, I believe, 14 times. 4 does not go into 42 because it goes into 40, and that's just 2 more. 5 does not because it doesn't end in 0 or 5. 6 does. That's how we got that number, 6 times 7. And then the next number we get to is 7, so we're starting to kind of come around the other side of the factors, the numbers, so we know we're done at that point. Okay, so those are all the factors of 42. Now, if we're multiplying to negative 42, one of them has to be negative. So we could have like negative 1, positive 42, negative 2, positive 21, negative 3, negative 6. Or we could have positive 1 times negative 42, positive 2 times negative 21. You get the idea. Let me just write those down. And the last one there, 6 times negative 7. So all of those pairs of numbers will multiply to negative 42. Now, all we have to do is figure out what each of those add to. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't put an equal sign there. Would really have to change all the multiply signs, so let's rewrite that. So now we're going to write it as negative 1 plus positive 42, negative 2 plus 21. Let me just get that written down because you get the idea. And over here, 1 plus negative 42, 2 plus negative 21, etc. And then what we're going to do is we are going to add all of those together, and those answers, 8 answers, will be what we're looking for. So negative 1 plus 42 is going to be positive 41. And over here, positive 1 plus negative 42 will be negative 41. Okay, negative 2 plus 21 is positive 19, and the other pair would be negative 19. And negative 3 plus 14 is 11. 3 plus negative 14, negative 11. Negative 6 plus 7 is positive 1. 6 plus negative 7, negative 1. So we could list all the answers. So basically k could equal plus or minus, I'm going to start with the lower numbers, 1, plus or minus 11, plus or minus 19, or plus or minus 41. And there we go. Those are all the possibilities for the values of k. All right, I hope that helped.